Hey, y'all. I was asked by Ange and Kim to do a video on my backgrounds. Now, y'all, I do not know how I do backgrounds, but this one, if you can see it, I'm going to show what I did again. And this idea came from Wilcox. So, what she said, and she uses the distressed inks, which I have some of those, but unfortunately I ran out to the car and I don't think I brought any of those in. So these are what I used on this particular page. And what she did was, and these are distressed inks, but I don't know which ones they are, but that one you can't even see anymore. Okay, y'all. But what she said that she does, and y'all have to go and over probably on Instagram to see Christy Wilcox page. I call her Wilcox, so that's what I'm used to, you guys, and y'all probably know her. So she goes from light to dark. So what I did was, okay, I got it's only orange on here, but there's nothing coming off on it. I've rubbed it. Okay, so she goes from light, and this is what I did. I went on my inside, and I went light. I started with my lightest color Inktense. And then I went to my next color. And I'm nervous, so I probably do better even in the van and off camera, because I get nervous, you guys. I don't know why. I know we're all a coloring community, learning, and some of us are experts, but I'm just doing something that some friends asked me to do. And then I took my next color. That was my second. And then I took my darkest color. Is that upside down? Can y'all see? I hope y'all can see this. And went all around. And then I just brought it up from the middle. Now, Wilcox, I know I'm not doing this the way you did yours, but I am practicing. And this is the first time I've tried it since you said something about going from light to dark. And then she probably spritzes hers with some water. Let me just take some water. And what I'm going to do is just pour it into this tissue. And then I'm going to just dab my dabber. I don't know, you guys. We're going to try it. And then go from light to your dark and move it up. Okay. And you go all the way around your page. And can y'all see that? I don't have my stand in here, so I have my phone set up. But there's how I did this background. And, okay, this is what I'm going to take this book. Okay, this is Lost Oceans. And I am going to, let me see. Okay, I'm going to take this page. I am so nervous about this, you guys. But what I want to do is take my acrylic paint. It's just a cheap Dollar Tree acrylic paint, or 5 and Below. And I want to, oh my goodness, did I even bring any paintbrushes in? If not, you guys, I won't be able to show y'all this one. So we'll have to go to something different. Let me see. Well, we can go with this. Okay, these are pastel chalks. They're just chalks. Can get these at Hobby Lobby for, well, I don't know, because mine are so old, y'all see. I got them when I used to get coupons for 50% off, so they probably cost me like $6.99. I don't know. But anyways, you can get those, and I didn't bring my scraper in here. So, oh, there's some more. This is just stuff I grabbed out of the bag, guys, to bring in here. And I try to grab different things, but I didn't grab enough of certain things to keep it going. So on here, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the dark blue. Start with my dark blue. And I'm going to get a brush, or you can use these. You can even use your, what are these? Cotton swabs. So maybe my cotton swab may do better. But I'm going to go from dark to light. And what I would usually do is take my scraper and scrape this off. So I don't even know if this is going to work. And just rub it on. But if I had my scraper, it would put down more chalk to rub that around and down. And I would basically with this do the same thing. Rub this all around. Oh, you guys, I wish I had something to scrape this off with, because this would take all day. So that is another background that you can use and do, is with your chalks. And just put in, you know, some different colors if you want to. You know, just, let's see how this one does. Just add it. Just know that you're doing water, but your water can be pink if you want it to. It's your picture and you're coloring it. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. That's like a turquoise color. Okay, so that's a way of doing backgrounds, and I'll show you this when it's complete if I don't get around to painting it. And then I should have kept that book instead of pushing it all the way over there. Okay, here's a book. Here's Fragile Worlds. Let's see. And this don't have a lot of background, but here's this. And these are all pastels. Okay, these are the chalk. I'm going to put the chalk up. And y'all see how you do that. I just take something and mess around in my background until my background looks the way I want it to look. The only trouble I have with backgrounds that scare me, but I'm working on that, is my Neos and my Inktense. Now, I have more colors in my Neos, but with them, they scare me. These, I don't get into with all the rest of everything. The pages that I do are not, I don't know how to put it. I don't think I care as much for the pages that I pick to work with these. So it's different, if that made any sense. But anyways, you take your oil, pastels. You can color the whole page if you want to. But you just put down your color. Okay, now this is something that I haven't did, you guys, because I'm going to see if I put 2 colors down, how that works with these. These are neon, by the way. Neon or pastels. And I think, just take cotton swab. I really don't remember. But, and then you just, yes. You just rub it in. Well, maybe no. I guess you got to get enough because see how that left like white in the background? I will show y'all once it's done because I'm going to finish these pages that I show y'all so that you can see what the backgrounds end up looking like. I hope Angie and Kim did not want me to like do a whole video on me just doing a background because y'all have hot flashes and I will not be able to stay on that long. But you can go back and fill in and just keep it, keep it going. And that's another thing that I use for my backgrounds, and I will do something else with that. I will finish this. I don't know what that's going to look like, but I'm going to finish that. I wish I had to use different colors for the backgrounds of it, but I didn't. Now, what I'm going to do later on is I'm going to take a color from the Neos, and I did this in other backgrounds, and the same color in the Inktense, and I'm going to work around with a background. And I'll show y'all how that page turns out once it's finished. And I think that I showed y'all a few things that I do as far as my backgrounds go. And if you have any questions or want me to do more, then let me know. And I'll talk to y'all later in the YouTube streets. Bye.